Friends Explained, Season 4, Episode 24. The One with Ross's Wedding, Part 2. This is Friends, Season 4, Episode 24, the season finale. Ross Geller, the group's paleontologist, is marrying Emily Waltham in London. The whole gang except Phoebe Buffet, who's too pregnant to fly, has crossed the Atlantic. Meanwhile, Rachel Green, Ross's ex, has just realized she's still in love with him and is scrambling to get on a plane. Chandler Bing and Monica Geller, Ross's sister, are both at the wedding, feeling a little lost.
So the whole crew is in London for Ross and Emily's wedding, and things go sideways right from the start. The rehearsal dinner is already a disaster. The Geller parents and the Waltham parents are at each other's throats over the bill, and Jack is furious he's been charged for landscaping and a wine cellar at the Waltham's house.
Jack Geller discovering he's bankrolling a home renovation instead of a wedding is genuinely one of the funniest slow burn bits of the whole season. And Ross is stuck in the middle playing diplomat between his dad and Emily's dad, who are both ready to throw hands at a rehearsal dinner.
They're still going at it on the wedding day, so Ross eventually threatens both sets of parents. No grandchildren if they don't knock it off. And meanwhile, back in New York, Rachel is at the airport realizing she forgot her passport, trying to barter earrings for a plane ticket, and generally spiraling.
The passport thing is so Rachel. But the real highlight is the stranger on the plane who just completely dismantles her plan, calling her out for trying to ruin someone's happiest day, even throwing the whole break situation back at her.
Wild.
And it clearly rattles her.
Meanwhile, Phoebe is stuck in New York doing the single hardest job of the entire episode, trying to warn anyone in London by phone. She battles Emily's housekeeper, gets completely blown off by the stepmother, and still can't get through to anyone who matters.
Phoebe going to war with that housekeeper is genuinely underrated. But the real tension underneath all of it is that nobody in London is picking up, while Rachel is getting closer every single minute.
Now here's where the episode pivots. At the rehearsal dinner, a drunk guy comes up to Monica and just casually assumes she's Ross's mother. It completely breaks her.
That's brutal. Her mom's already been making digs all episode about her never getting married, and now a complete stranger confirms her worst fear. How do you come back from that?
You don't.
So she's drunk and miserable, and Chandler, of all people, manages to say exactly the right thing, that anyone would be lucky to be with her. And it works.
Next morning, Ross bursts into the hotel room celebrating his wedding day, throws open the curtains, and we realize Monica and Chandler spent the night together.
7 times, apparently. And what kills me is the morning after. They keep agreeing it was stupid and crazy, then immediately making plans to do it again. They blame London like it's a person.
So Rachel finally lands in London, races to the church, and sees Ross and Emily sharing a quiet, private moment right before the ceremony. And she just doesn't do it. She congratulates him instead.
Honestly, that's the most mature thing Rachel does all season. She came 3,000 miles to blow up a wedding, and then she chose not to. Do you think the plane stranger actually got through to her?
Maybe. But then the wedding starts. Joey's narrating the whole ceremony to Phoebe over the phone. Chandler and Monica are whispering about round 2 walking down the aisle. And then we finally get to the vows.
And Ross uses the wrong name, right there at the altar.
Emily nails her vows, and then Ross steps up and, wrong name. The entire room freezes. Emily's face, the parents, Rachel sitting there in the pews in complete shock. There is no recovering from that.
Absolutely not. And Judy Geller immediately makes it even worse by comparing it to Ross's first marriage. But the real gut punch is Emily backstage. She's devastated, and honestly, she's right to be.
The episode ends with Ross alone in the honeymoon suite, waiting for Emily, who's completely vanished. Chandler and Monica are trying to get him to leave so they can use the room. And Rachel is wandering around the hotel convinced the name slip means Ross still loves her.
Everyone's reading that moment completely differently. Emily sees betrayal, Rachel sees hope, and Ross is just standing there with absolutely no idea what his own mouth just did to his life. Season finale perfection.
Ross married, but Emily has vanished. Chandler and Monica's secret hookup. Rachel believes the name slip means something.